Hello everybody. Okay. Hello everyone, I am back and I have a bit of a different video. I've never done this kind of a video before on my channel. I have 10 products that I really love and adore, that I came to love and adore in 2015, and I think that you should be giving a chance in 2016. So I'm calling this like my 10 products to try in 2016. I have some high-end, I have some drugstore, so no matter where your budget is, there's something in this video that maybe you'll want to go out and give a chance. So let's dive into it. I think I'm going to start, I have one skincare product, so let's start with that one. This is the Fresh SeaBerry Moisturizing Face Oil. If you've never tried a beauty oil before, you're about to have your world rocked. This oil says it's 100% pure moisture with sea buckthorn oil. Not that I know all that much about sea buckthorn oil, but 100% moisture is like, yeah, ding ding ding, so down. So this oil is just all about getting moisture into your skin. I put it on pretty much every night, unless I'm feeling like, okay, it's been a couple days since I showered, probably not going to put this oil on. But don't be deterred by the word oil, because the oil is actually really good for your skin. It's going to moisturize with this one. And it's only healthy things in this oil. It's not like the greasy oil that your skin naturally creates that you're like, oh my gosh, no, I have to blot kind of thing. So I think everybody should be giving this a try. It's such a nice product. I originally had it in a test size and I loved it, so I asked for it for Christmas. It comes in a little dropper like so. I do 3 drops, and this is honestly going to last me years. So you get this at Sephora. I think this is around the $50 price range, but like I said, it's going to last you for so long, and it's also something that works hand in hand with my next product, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is a foundation that I just fell in love with in 2015. And on days when I want it to be dewier, because it's called matte and poreless, but I find it more like a semi-matte, I'm wearing it today. If I put a drop of this mixed in with the foundation, it just has like the skin-like feel and texture to it. It's a little bit dewy, but it still has the matte. So this is a very versatile item for you too. You can mix in your beauty oil with any foundation, but I find that these two go together so nicely. So huge recommendation on this one. But as for the foundations that I fell in love with in 2015, it was these two. So I have a high-end one and a drugstore one. My drugstore, like I just said, I'm in shade 115 at the moment in the matte and poreless. It's a beautiful foundation. I find that it gives me enough matte so that I can go in with highlighter and be like, yes, there's the shine, there's the dewiness. Or I can spray some Fix Plus all over my face. So I really like this foundation. It's very versatile to me, and I can make it go one way or make it go another. And a more high-end version of it, I find, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. I adore this foundation. It's a little too dark for me right now. This is pricier. I believe that this one, depending on what drugstore you're at, it'll be like 10 all the way up to 15 kind of thing. You can get it on sale sometimes, so watch out for that. The Makeup Forever one, though, is about $50 at Sephora, but wow, it will blow you away. It just melts into your skin, gives you lots of coverage, and it's a great foundation. So I find when I mix my oil with the Fit Me that it gives me a very similar effect that the Makeup Forever HD gives me on its own. So there you have it. My next product, I'll go back to kind of like face and application, is something that's a little dirty, sorry. But it's my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I was such a ride or die beauty blender girl, and I haven't bought one in a very long time. I got a double pack of these guys for $12, so $6 each. I love that the side is flat. It is so comfy to hold, just like so, and I love this sponge. It is so good. The price is right. Give it a chance. Also, from Real Techniques, I really like Real Techniques, is this brush set. It's their Duo Fibre brush set, and I own a ton of Real Techniques brushes. They are amazing quality for an even better price. And it was started by two makeup gurus who actually have a YouTube channel as well. I believe it's Sam and Nicole, if I'm not... Yep, Sam and Nick Chapman. They're British ladies, and they create these brushes, and they are phenomenal. So in this set, they only come together. You have the Duo Fibre face brush, which I love for bronzer. If I want to do a lighter contour, I'll use this one. And it's great on the forehead. It's just such a really, really nice brush. The next one is the Duo Fibre contour brush. This one's actually for contour, which I also agree would be great, but I just have another use for it, and I actually like to use it to highlight. Yeah. Oh, ow. Damn it. Oh. Ah. I like to use it for a highlight. I just find that it kind of like diffuses it nicely. I'm sure that one day I'll find an even better brush for a highlight, but this will always, always, always have a purpose for me in my collection. I just know that I'll never not have a reason to use this brush. I love it. And the other one that comes in the collection is the Duo Fibre eye brush, which I love for like really sticking it in the crease and getting like, really getting in there. Great brush. Can't say enough about it. This collection I believe is $20, and damn is it worth it. Take a look at Real Techniques. You can buy it online, or you can buy it in Rexall if you're in Canada. My next product that I'm going to talk about is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade Neutralizer. It's more of a yellowy color. I don't know if you can see. It's more of a yellowy color. It has a spongy end, which like I don't really care that much about. I don't love it. I don't hate it either. But I think that the product just blends out so nicely. It gives you enough coverage, but it's also not just like, hello, I'm wearing concealer. I also love, like, if I just don't want to look like I'm exhausted, I just put this under my eyes, tap it out with my finger, put mascara on. I will literally only put those two products on, and already I'm like, okay, I look better already. So I love the Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Neutralizer. The yellowy undertone will work wonders on the darkness and coloring under your eyes, so I totally suggest this. It's also great for highlighting on the face. Next, let's move on to the bronzer that I like to use with this Duo Fibre brush. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil and this is like the medium deep matte bronzer. So this is like their standard chocolate one. I believe that they have a light chocolate and then they have a dark chocolate as well. So they have 3 shades that are the exact same product. It smells like chocolate. I just think this is such a flattering shade. It's not too warm on me, it's not too cool. I can use it to contour, or I could just use it to bronze all over the face. So this is my go-to when it comes to traveling, because I can do both of those things. So if I'm having a day where I just really want a lot of bronze on, I can use this. If I need to contour, I can use this. I think it's a very versatile, beautiful product. Very well done. It's matte, it smells like chocolate. What more do you want? So it's from Sephora. I believe that this is probably in the 30-35 range. Yeah. I'm going to list all these products below with a link to where you can buy them, and I will also include the price right beside the name. Cool? Cool. So now I will go into, this is the MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base Eyeshadow Primer. It was Luster Lux who talked about this first on YouTube from who I follow, and said that it works amazingly with ColourPop eyeshadows, which I just used in a previous tutorial. And that if you have hooded lids, which I do, like not to the point where like my lids are touching my eyelashes, but if I'm wearing a shimmery color on my lid, it is always transferring onto my eyelid, and then all those matte colors that I used in my crease are no longer matte, and that drives me nuts. So I tried out her 24-Hour Extend Eye Base that she was saying was so good for that issue, and she was so right. It's such a nice The eyeshadow base, can you see? Yeah. So that would actually be like a lot, and that's a tiny amount. You really don't need much. This product goes so far, but it really feels like a face primer almost. And you just rub it into the skin, it just melts onto your eyes, and it's just such a good like glue for your shadows to grab onto. I was using the Soft Ochre Paint Pot prior to this, and this is so much better. Even though there's no coloring to it, it's still out of this world. It's the best one to use. So what you would put on the 24-hour Extend Eye Base is eyeshadows, and some that I have just like so fell in love with this year are the ColourPop eyeshadows. They are $5 a piece. I said in my last video I had both of the Kathleen Lights quads my friend gave to me for Christmas, and these shadows have, I did a terrible job of explaining the consistency of the shadows in the last video, by the way. The shadows, they almost feel wet to the touch. They are super soft, the creamiest things you've ever felt, and they just, I don't know, there's something about them. Their metallics especially just like are pigmented like no other. The price is ideal for $5 a piece. You're supporting an indie company that's based out of LA. They're cruelty free as well. And I like everything about ColourPop. I like that it's not a brand that's in the drugstore. I like that it's not some big tycoon corporation. And the products are just incredible. So I suggest ColourPop. I'm going to show you guys some of these colors right now. I would suggest ColourPop to like everyone and their mom kind of thing. Like there's something for everyone, and it's so nice. So here are some colors. Ooh, I'm too close. The middle one is Telepathy, which is one that I'm obsessed with right now. The top one is Glow. It's a white creamy matte color. And the bottom one is Stereo. It kind of has like a blackish blue undertone with a ton of like pink and purple sparkles. Super interesting. I need to wipe this off. No. So I totally suggest the ColourPop shadows. They are incredible. If you want some suggestions of my favorite colors other than these three, I will totally comment them back to you down below if you just ask. So yes, check out ColourPop. I also really like their liquid lipsticks, and I love their lippy pencils, their lip liners. Anywho. Product number 9 that I'm going to talk about that I think you should try in 2016 is, it's kind of beat up, is the NYC Liquid Liner. This bad boy is $5 in the drugstore. I love it because you can make the end of the brush so super fine by just wiping off the liner on the side. Do you see that? That's crazy. And then it also just gives this intense matte black line. Like, that's insane for $5. Anyways, it's just so easy to work with. It's what I've been using. It's replaced my gel liner. I haven't touched my gel liner in months. So I've been loving this eyeliner. It's $5. Practice with it a little bit and you can get a very sharp wing. Totally suggest. My last product, it also looks kind of beat up. It looks like I destroy things. And this is something that's going to be a preference thing and definitely a practice thing. These are lashes, and I was kind of judgy about people who wore lashes all the time, but now I do, because once you practice it enough, it is so easy and just brightens up your eyes, it opens them, it's awesome. So these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. You can get them in a 4-pack for, I think it's $16 at Rexall. And I think other drugstores are starting to carry them as well. You can always find a good deal for these on Amazon or eBay too. And it is cheaper to buy the 4-pack. But if you want to just test them out and try them out, I think that one pair of lashes retails for like $6 or $7. So check those out. But these are so nice and they are so easy to learn how to apply. They have an invisible band, which pretty much just means that when they sit on your eye, they're not going to put a black line with them. if that makes any sense. The band that's holding all these lashes together is clear. So you can do a look like I'm doing right now where you have a very light lid and not really be able to tell that I'm wearing lashes as long as I'm getting them close to the lash line. So I love these. They're wispy, they flare out at the side, which also can work really well with a cat eye. They just open up your eyes, and the price is right. They are so nice and I love them. Give those a try by Ardell. So everyone, these are the 10 products that I think you should be trying out in 2016. There's a little bit of everything, some brushes, face product, eyes, face. So depending on what your routine is, if you're looking for a new product in a certain within a certain brand, or if you just need a new bronzer, anything like that, I think that this list will really help you out. These are products that I know, trust, and love, and these are the things that I would take with me if I was traveling and only could bring so many things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye!